71, for replay on air on Melbourne on the 24th of the 471, take one.
It's Young Talent Time, starring Johnny Young, with a little help from his friend, the Young Talent Team. The John Hawker Orchestra, and this week's special guest...
Wouldn't you like to ride in my beautiful balloon? Wouldn't you like to fly in my beautiful balloon? We could float amongst the stars together, you and I. Oh, we can fly.
That's 14 years ago. I don't look at... See what happens to the music?
You can't leave those guys for 2 seconds.
You can't.
Terrible.
You wave the wand with the orchestra now, don't you?
I sure do.
What does that entail? I mean, how do you do all the work?
Well, it's relatively an easy process. We have our production meeting, which decides on the formats for the shows.
Yeah.
And from there, I go and convert that meeting into music and teach all the kids their songs, make sure they know it all. Yes. And get ready for the show.
Is he tough?
No.
Because, you know, he used to be a lollipop when he was on Young Talent Team. Really, have a look at Greg. This is what the Young Talent Team looked like when Greg was in it. There's Greg on the left.
That's Trevor on the right.
There were some famous faces there. That's about 12 and a half years ago.
It certainly was. 73, I think.
Now, Greg, I'm going to completely embarrass you because we're going to turn the clock forward a couple of years from there to about 10 years ago. And this is Greg Mills performing on Young Talent Time.
Well, you can take me for a ride. 'Cause I love you. And I love you. And I really want to.
Brings back memories?
Oh, yes, unfortunately.
Actually, you don't look a day older at all.
No, still 20.
20. And one thing that I used to know about Greg, even when he was in the Young Talent Team, he was 14 or 15, all the girls used to go crazy over him.
Still do, don't
No,
they?
no, they don't. No.
They used to say he was nearly as good looking as Johnny Young.
Almost. Almost.
Can you still sing?
Yes.
Well, why don't you sing this little song with me while we take a little stroll down memory lane and look at some Young Talent Time highlights.
I remember you. You're the one.
Remember her? That's Karen Knowles. And Philip Gould. And Sally Boyden, the youngest ever member of our team. She was 7 there. And that's Graham Kennedy presenting a gold record to Dennis Walter. Gee, I had long hair there. And that's the beautiful Miss Debbie Byrne. And the delightful Jane Scully and Julie Riles. And little Sally Boyden again. And Karen Knowles. Jane Scully was with Young Talent Time for 7.5 years, one of our longest serving members. And there's Greg Mills. And Derek Redfern, Jamie Redfern's brother. And Philip Gould. And Trevor Hindmarch. And the very popular Stephen Zammit. And this is a very famous moment in Young Talent Time when Jamie Redfern arrived in America to tour with Liberace. And this is part of a return concert when he returned triumphantly from the United States. There are some memories
to say.
It sure was, mate.
Some great stuff.
It's a real pleasure to have you with us, and
Thanks,
I
John.
hope you and I continue to do it for another 10 years.
Let's hope so.
Our musical director and my very dear friend, Greg Mills, everybody.
Thank you.
And Young Talent Time returns with more.